Back to Wave Country's Championship Wrestling in the ring in just a moment. We got action coming up Tuesday night at the Gardens. Want to remember, Tuesday night, that's what you're talking about. We'll give you the entire card a little bit later, but I do want to mention two particular bouts. One, a back alley street brawl combined with a strap match where a strap will be on the top of a 10-foot pole involving the superstar Bill Dundee, Jerry Jarrett against Jimmy Hart and Ali Hussein. This is an unusual match, Bill, and it should be something that'll have more action than you can shake a stick at.
You said that right, Lance. This match was designed to get you, Snake. You've been in one before. You know what it's all about, and the people know how they work. Lance, usually when you get them down to the birthday suit, the match is over. Well, yeah, the back alley street brawl is over. Then the pole match starts hot. That's when it's legal to go get the strap and bring it down and whip the skin off of the people that has got nothing on. And that's going to be you and the oil sheik. Because I hate you, Snake, and I hate paying $1.50 for gas. And the people do it, Sheik, and we're going to take it at you high, brother. And that's a promise. Because Jerry Jarrett's the best there is at this kind of match. Thank you, Lance.
What a combination. And here's a guy that can get up that pole and down it so fast you wouldn't believe it. Then there is going to be a title match. Southern heavyweight champion, handsome Jimmy Valiant, goes against the big strong man right out of Minnesota, Paul Ellering. Handsome Jimmy.
He stole it, Lance. He stole the crown. He stole it like a thief in the night, baby. Like a cat burglar. Him and the Snake, they stole it, brother. Ellery, you want to be the king so bad. You're not. I am. You want to be the champion so bad. You're not. I am. I'm putting this champion belt up, brother. I'm bringing it to Louisville. It's going to be me and you, and I'm going to prove to you, in front of all those fans in Louisville, brother, you're not the king. You're not the champion. I am. Ellery, if you got the guts, wear that crown to the ring, brother, and I promise all you fans, I'll slap it right off your head.
That's a mad, handsome Jimmy. You be there Tuesday.
It, of course, is always a pleasure to be associating with champions, and a particular pleasure with these two gentlemen right here, Billy Robinson, Ken Lucas, the new Southern Tag Champions. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Lance. Lance, I'd like to say that it's a real privilege and honor to wear these Southern Tag Team belts on behalf of myself and Billy Robinson. Myself and Billy trained very, very hard. We knew what we was up against, and I'd like to thank all the people for their very, very fine support also. But I'd like to say one thing, Lance, when you have these belts, as long as you, and naturally you make more money when you have the belts, it's an honor and a privilege, like I said, to wear these belts, but you've got every top team in the country coming in to try to get you, to try to get the belts away from you, and myself and Billy know what we're going to be up against because they got some of the finest competition in the world right here in this vicinity. But we're going to do one thing, and we want to be the people's champion, and we're going to do everything we can to hold these belts for a long time.
It's kind of like the old guns in the old West that you hear about, Billy, the top gun that somebody's always wanting to challenge him in there and see if they can't get a piece of him, and that's the way it's going to be.
Fair enough, we'll wrestle anybody anytime, but there's one thing I want to say. Sure, yeah, I'm proud of being a champion. We fought very hard for it, and we won it, and we're going to keep on winning. But I'll tell you something, I'm not satisfied. You know, I'm normally a quiet-spoken person, and I believe that actions speak louder than words. But I was hurt. I was nearly put out of wrestling. And I will not be satisfied until I've got even with the Assassins. And when I say even, we've got part of the way there. We've taken the championship away from them. But that's not enough. I want to expose them. I want to take those masks off them. And that will expose them. But that, again, is not enough, Lance. I want to tell you once, and I want to say it now. I want to hurt them, and when I mean hurt, I mean physically hurt, and put them out of wrestling and put them in hospital. I'm saying no more.
Okay, Billy Robinson, Ken Lucas, Southern Tag Champs, the AWA representatives, and there's some kind of stuff. I will say right here and now, I got to be honest about it, there are a lot of people that never believed that the mighty Assassins would be beaten. That this is a team that always believed it. Ken and Billy never had any doubt about it, and by golly, they did it. Let's take a look at how they won those titles from the Assassins. Billy Robinson, Ken Lucas against the Assassins. Robinson on the ropes. Oh, yeah. Billy straddling that arm as he came down. Now goes after the other Assassin. Fires Ken Lucas into the Assassin. There goes Robinson out of their ropes. I didn't even see how that happened. I'm sure you did. But they are caught right up above us. Ken kicks the assassin down. Looked to be like he loaded up that headgear. Here's Robinson from the outside. Billy knocked over on the table. Into the rope, 2, 3, he got him. That's the championship. "14 minutes, 25 seconds. The new champions, Billy Robinson, Ken Lucas." Some happy people, I'll tell you, when they saw all that action for a fact. Okay, we've got more wrestling action in the ring with Dr. D and Mr. C coming in here against the Superstar and Handsome Jimmy. We'll be back to it in just a moment.
We're about ready to go. The next match, there is one of the participants right there, the king, the new king.
Don't be too sure you're ready to go. It may take him 35 minutes to decide to get him.
You have a very good point there. Handsome Jimmy Valiant from the Big Apple.
The Silver King coming over with crown.
Woo! Let's see, baby. You can dig it, brother. Star Wars is back. King of the United States, baby. Hey, the only man that can reunite the Beatles. The only man that can reunite Superstar Billy and Star Wars Jimmy, baby.
Best of luck, Dave.
All right. He's headed back in the general direction of his corner. Climbing up on the apron. This is going to be one fall, 10-minute time limit match. Introducing at a total of 483 pounds on the left of your screen. From Jackson, Tennessee, Dr. D, David Schultz. And from North Carolina, Dennis Condrey. Going against him at a total of 483 pounds. Or rather, 453 pounds. From Australia, the Superstar, Bill Dundee. And from New York City, Handsome Jimmy Valiant. One fall, 10-minute time limit. Referee Jerry Calhoun.
Here comes the crown jewels, Davey.
Right.
Yes, sir. Be right back, brother. Be right back, baby.
Handsome Jimmy said he'd be right back.
He'll
Pick
be
up
right
all
back.
those refinements over here.
Got his eyes and his silver and all of that.
Dr. D, Mr. C. Let's see who's going to be starting on this side of the ring, Connery or Schultz. All right, David Schultz, it's go time. Here we go.
Schultz went in there after Dundee. Dundee drags him across the ring. Bounced him on his back. And right there was Handsome Jimmy out on the apron. Star Wars. Dundee in the headlock. Not for long. Well, he broke out of it. Got a quick wrist lock and forced Schultz down to the mat. He's back to the corner, and here comes Handsome. Dr. D back to his corner. He goes for the tag, and here's Dennis Condrey. Oh, look out. Jimmy Hart out here. Jimmy Hart has just stolen the crown of Handsome Jimmy. Jimmy doesn't know it. Jimmy engaged against Dennis Condrey, and Dundee and the crowd trying to tell him kind of what happened. Dundee is saying, hey, don't forget, we got a match here. David Schultz says, oh, we got him now. Don't be too sure. Star Wars. Dennis Condrey back on his feet. Jimmy Valiant right there to put him back down. Bill Dundee helps from outside. The tag. Dundee meets him with the forearm. Dundee, I'm not sure. Yeah, he popped him with a fist. Andre bites the dust. One. Count of two. David Schultz in there to break it up at the 2 count. Dundee starts after him. Condrey grabs him from behind, and now both of them on Dundee. Condrey. Ooh, what a backflip on Dundee. 1. Handsome Jimmy is there to break up the count at 2. Condrey with Dundee. Head popped into the turnbuckle. Condrey covers. Referee trying to get Handsome Jimmy back to his corner, though, so the referee does not start the count. Tag made, and here comes Dr. D, David Schultz. We're 3 minutes into the action. 1 fall, 10-minute time limit. Dr. D, David Schultz with Bill Dundee in a hole.